Alright, it's another one of these peels. So, got some big tape and some little tape. Let's just get to it. This one's just straight up on plywood panel that I made. Not much contrast so far. That'll change. Oh. It's going to be a slow build-up process, I believe. I got maybe more subtle on this one than I really intended to, but I guess it's better to make a subtle mistake than a really bold mistake, or not mistake, but just misjudgment. A lot to peel off here. It's going to take me a while. This could be like a time lapse. It's going to take so damn long. But I don't know how to do that. I'm on camera. I had an iPhone and that was obvious. It just said time lapse. I don't know how to do it on the Samsung. And obviously I'm not too really slick enough to like Google it and find out. We got some good effects going on here. I'm gonna slowly reveal it. It's not quite obvious. Anyhow. Does it matter that this is just like a piece of plywood? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm gonna probably get some new panels, some big ones. Panels meaning like, I'm gonna buy like a big sheet of 1/4-inch plywood or thinner, and make some wood, rectangular frames and attach the plywood to it. Very crude, very unprofessional, unart professional, but it doesn't matter. It's what's on it that counts. It's the art itself, not the material it's made on. And I'm going to end up putting some really nice Old Holland oil paint on it. So that'll make it jazzy and snazzy. And respectable. Maybe. Like, is Old Holland oil paint really any different than this like spray paint? In terms of intensity and beauty of color, I don't know. But yes, in certain cases, yes, of course. They're more fine blues and reds and things, and also like in the finish, it is also a difference. This is like gloss or matte, either one. Whereas the Old Holland and my oil, what is it? Walnut oil medium creates a nice, medium semi-gloss-ish or low luster sheen, which I think is just right. Of course, that's why I use it. If it wasn't just right, I would change it. Look for something better. I'm quite happy with what I use. And that includes the spray paint too. This is actually looking pretty cool. So we have like some lettering up here, and then it's like, it seems like I put purple on purple, but they're different shades, so that's okay. It says Joni 907 here with the graffiti tag lettering, and then also a drawing, one of my symmetrical abstract drawings that I drew directly onto the tape that was on this plywood and directly cut it away with a knife like this. X-Acto blade. So there's the lettering. And there's also some, some drawings. No bubble letter or block letter graffiti, just the tag lettering. And we're revealing some of that as I speak. It's very subtle, very light. Like I said, it's this like slightly darker purple on a very light purple. So it is very subtle. This purple to green blend is really working. Liking that quite a bit. I have a lot of these videos that I haven't posted on the YouTube, for my like 15 followers. So it's all good. I do a bunch, not a bunch, but at least 2 or 3 that I've not posted. Again, for my 15 followers. It's funny, my man, Jason Zappa, who has just been such a dear friend to me lately, especially, has been since high school, but very dear friend the last couple of years. Very supportive and great to talk to about art and show pictures to and get feedback from and all that stuff. He's very much of a fan of, or I don't know what to say, fan or a proponent of my documenting all the stuff that I do with my art. And look at this, I think I found another tape piece that I did not peel off last time. And I've mentioned this type of thing numerous times before. So what that means though, is that I'm gonna lose part of this star right here. But I wanna see what it reveals, because there's something under here. I'm gonna lose part of 2 of these stars. Does it reveal anything special? Not really. Just more of that raw first layer that was the plywood, which was primer white with some spray paint. That's what that is. So that didn't do much difference. Didn't change much. It wasn't very stark of a change. That's a cool little rip right there. So, got the Joni 907, and then I just, I'm about to unveil, peel off this other crew that I used to push back in the early mid-90s, which is, as you can see here, pretty soon. If you can read it yet. And that is DPA. DPA, don't play around. And that was LW's crew. LW of the famous L family, including LI and LC. Some Brooklyn writers. All city, really. LW and LC, I'm sure. LI, I didn't know. I know my boy Czar was friends with LC, and Czar no longer cares for me. We had a little falling out over some dumbass nickel and dime weed business in around the year 1999. So he probably doesn't like me talking about LC or LW, but I don't care because LW put me down with DPA and I pushed it for a while. So there's DPA. So anyway, a little bit of history there. Here comes some of this plastic tape I used because I ran out of my paper tape. And down here, I really wanted to preserve the what I had sprayed with this red and black. So these I knew were only going to be like cracks coming in. So that really came out pretty well, actually. And then up here, there are some little bits like here that I ripped off of the Joni 907, and they're little masks that are going to provide some effect. Not much, but some. Kind of like that percolating, gaseous, diffusive type of shapes, energy, visually depicted, la la la. You know what I mean? Anybody that paints, any kind of way, abstract or representational, would probably do that and understand that concept, whether it be light or material that you are painting, that you are representing with paint. So anyway, that's what all these little things are for. Not much. Once again, very subtle, because I went over them only in white. And so we'll see how it all looks. A lot of scratches in this stuff, but that's what I like about this. That's why I like these paintings, because they have scratches in them. Scratches gets a little texture, you know? Little texture. That's about it. Step back, take a look. This is all choppy as all hell. I don't care, it's all right. What's this? I'm missing something, that's why it's choppy, because it looks... Oh, I'm missing a lot right here. I got a lot of brown tape here. Now it makes more sense. It's still not quite right, but it makes more sense than it just did before. Or did just before. It looks good. Oh, a little scrap right there. There's a little piece right there that was underneath the previous, masking that I didn't get. I always like to get those little nuggets. All right, there it is. Thanks for watching. That's pretty good. It's coming along.